Welcome to ISE 2023 in lovely Barcelona. This is Rich for Kozel, Uncle Richie for AVNation.tv. I have the good fortune of being able to cover the show not only last summer, but this winter. Unfortunately, I'm here with Anna Kozel, who is the Vice President of Marketing for VuWall. We had a chance to get together in over the summer in May, and it's a little colder now. But one of the conversations that we had when we were here for the 22 show, which was the delayed show, I got your impressions of what you think it was going to feel like. We weren't sure how the show was going to feel, if people were going to come back, and I think we wound up with a pleasant surprise towards the end. But now we're back. It's 23, 8 months later. We're recording on day 3 in the studio. I get to sit this time. Tell me your impressions of the show so far.
Yeah, I mean, last year we were surprised by the amount of people that came, and this year I think we're just blown away. We knew it would be good. We expected it to be good, but it's really great. For us, we've seen a difference also because we moved halls. And
yeah, you had a preview. You had one of the preview interviews with Tim, and you did mention that it was, from an identity standpoint, it sounded like it was a really good move for you.
Yeah, we were with the large display manufacturers, and we do video wall processing. So we're kind of the brains under the hood for the video wall processors. And then this year, with our new KVM technology and some announcements, we decided to go into Hall 5 with all the KVM players. It's almost like going to a car show where you've got everybody on the floor next to each other, and it's really great because many of them are our technology partners, and we get the audience that's really looking for that type of technology. And it has been insane. We are on a main aisle, and it's just been really, really packed. And
it's that moment when the King of Spain's procession went through, right?
Yes, actually, as a matter of fact, it is. And then we had our cocktail event yesterday, which kept us all here till 7:30, despite the fact that it's supposed to end at 6. But
well, the sounds of a good party.
It was a great party. It's always a great party.
So you can have that the tagline like next year, right? VuWall throws the party, right?
Yeah,
the on-show party.
But no, it's been terrific. The traffic's been really great, and the attendance is very, very good.
Well, that's great. One of the things that I've had the fortune of speaking with everybody with, because this is the studio show, so we're not necessarily sitting with the equipment and pointing and going through all of the tech specs, which we'll get to in a sec. But we've been so separated for the past few years, and you and I were speaking just before we started recording that one of the things that always fascinates me, even though we're in a tech-centered show and we're a technology-based industry, there's still lots of people who have tons of different roles in the industry, and nobody necessarily plans for their career in Pro AV.
Right. Right.
And we all have great stories that I've been told, all week. Talk about yours. Talk about how you found yourself out here.
Oh my goodness. So I actually have a degree in computer engineering, and I started as a software developer. I quickly realized that was not going to be the rest of my life, but technology's always been an interest for me, and I actually started working in satellite telecommunication in a lab, testing, doing system integration. And it was a business trip where they sent me to train some customers on a new software, and I was talking to their director of sales. And I told him, I can't continue sitting in the lab. And I very quickly moved into marketing at that point. I didn't have very much of a marketing background. And some years after that, through a contact there, actually, I was introduced to Peter Mogg, who's the CMO at Haivision. And he gave me a chance, and he pretty much taught me everything I know about marketing. And I was with Haivision for almost 10 years when they grew from a relatively small company to a much bigger company, and I was there throughout that entire process, which was a lot of fun. And then when I started, I started the SRT Alliance when Haivision decided to open source that protocol, and I actually met the VuWall team as they joined the Alliance and started that relationship, and they were small and growing, and were in desperate need for a good marketing push, and I felt like I could, start that all over again and take it off the ground. And it's been amazing. It's been a lot of fun. It'll be 4 years in March. I can hardly believe it. The company has, doubled in size since I've started in these 4 years. Our office in Germany has just moved and expanded. And we just actually opened an office in the U.S., got the keys on January 1st. So we're expanding with a stronger footprint in the U.S. and it's been a lot of fun. So I just kind of landed there, like everybody else, I think, right?
Well, it's a fantastic part, right? Exactly. You still found your way to make it through, and I mean, obviously, the growth is due to, here we go, the technology.
Absolutely.
So for 23, there is tons of news that you've had and product, and so I'm going to take the easy route rather than try to rattle off all the list of accomplishments. I'm going to let you go ahead and talk about really the new advancements for 23, the things you're excited about, and kind of what you see as the roadmap going forward with this product.
So, I mean, our philosophy has always been to make things easy, facilitate the experience of both the integrator and the user. So how can we make deployments easier, and how can we make the user experience easier? So our focus is really in control rooms and command and control market, despite the fact that the technology, if it works in the command and control mission critical environments, can very easily work in corporate environments and experience center and other environments. Our focus really when we design our solutions are for that command and control center. So based on that and feedback from customers, our TRX platform, which is everything for AV distribution, so routing, your sources to displays, as well as the video wall management itself, comes out with a new release just about every quarter. And so our most recent 3.4 release had a strong focus on SDVoE technology, which I'm sure you've had some folks talk about that here this week. And so multi-view with SDVoE technology, but you can use the same platform. So that's for very high quality, zero latency video walls.
The 10 gig solution that you absolutely want to stick with, right?
But some customers have both on their network, and so you can use TRX for both 1 gig and 10 gig networks.
Oh, wow.
And it has the intelligence to detect whether you have an SDVoE source to destination. It won't allow you to route an SDVoE source to a non-SDVoE display. So you can manage and control all of that through that single platform with really easy drag and drop and no programming. And that's really been our philosophy and our focus. Users can create control panels with different layouts and displays as easy as using PowerPoint. And so our control panel designer this year will also have more advancements. And so these things are constantly improving. The big announcement, I guess, for ISE has been a technology preview, so something that's not completely productized yet, and also something that's pushed us into this KVM part of the show floor.
Well, you need the control for the command and control.
Exactly, is a new IP KVM technology. And so what we do a little bit differently from others is that we use the same device for the decoding of the IP KVM streams as well as other streams that you have on the network. So it's a really open technology, so with H.264, and so you can have that multi-view experience at the operator desk, but also it allows for dynamic collaboration between the personal video wall and the main video wall, or between operators with the drag of a mouse. And today, being able to do that with just about no latency practically is really impressive. So the demos on the floor have been really good. The technology's advancing all the time, and that's kind of the fun of the Pro AV market versus the satellite market, where you launch a satellite and for 15 years that's what you got to work with. So the advancements have been really good. So having an open platform that is easy to use for just about anybody is our main focus.
Well, fantastic. So, we are starting to wrap up the show. So, obviously, the best place to see your technology is in person on the show with the demos, being able to see everything, live. However, people aren't necessarily going to be able to make it to Barcelona, although they should. But if they can't make it to Barcelona to the show, you have some unique ways of being able to showcase the product, and you have the webpage. So how can they reach out to you if they can't make it to the show?
So VuWall.com is our website. We do great online demos all day long. We also have a team that can come out and visit folks in person if that's a preference. We also have experience centers in our different locations, but VuWall.com/demo is a very easy way to request a demo, and our team is happy to do those online and remotely.
Well, every time I see you, you continue to make my job easy. I just can sit here and listen the whole time.
Thanks.
So if you want to find out more information about VuWall, you can find that on their webpage. If you want to find out more information about our coverage of ISE 2023 in Barcelona, you can find it on our webpage at AVNation.tv. For AVNation.tv, this is Rich Fregosa, Uncle Richie.